let's not breathe for a while. That helps. Yin! So, ladies and gentlemen, and humans and everything in between, welcome back to the second episode of our new and improved with new microphones. Wow, fancy as fuck! The podcast of Yin and Yang. Today I'm joined by my ever-faithful guest, ever-present person.
What the flip is
Yes.
up? My name's Bianca.
Yeah. Hi, Bianca.
Okay. And I am joined by my guest.
Your guest? What? Is this how you ditch me again?
Again? Who are you?
Hi, my name is Roberto. I am 26 years old and...
Oh my god, okay.
Yes, we're back to reality and it took a while.
Yang, for a second we switched roles there, bro.
I don't know what's happening, man.
I saw myself in you.
Dude, but it's all eternal and it's all one, so there's not even a separation anymore, you know?
Oh my god, we are one. You like 21 Pilots.
Yes, and you love Taylor Swift.
Whoa. I do, man.
Yes.
Okay, no, but today's topic is gonna be
Good.
manifestation. We already started talking about it in the latest podcast that we hopefully will have uploaded by the time that this one comes out.
Yay.
Manifestation, a quick definition. I wrote it down for everyone who doesn't know what it is. It's bringing something into life through attraction and belief. An example for that would be, if you think it, it will come.
Yeah, and it makes so much sense to me, like on so many ways. If you think about it, what you said long enough, like also for a psychological reason, your brain is kind of made to always pursue a goal, right? And
Yeah.
you don't have to believe in spirituality or that the universe or is all connected, or you're the universe, or I'm out there floating in it. Okay, I'm losing myself.
Yes.
But from a psychological perspective, as long as you focus on one thing, it will eventually come into your life. And it can be as far away as you think, like being rich or famous or having a podcast.
Yeah, so for all the people who say that manifestation is bullshit, you guys are bullshit. No, but
Gotcha.
But it's like you said, it's nothing spiritual about it. It's just facts. It's fact that if you think about it strong enough, you will find ways and opportunities to go that direction. But it's on to you if you follow or not.
Yes, exactly. And about following, we both followed a quest that
Yes.
Bianca gave me from last week's podcast when we talk about our non-existent love lives. How was it, first of all, for you to do the first podcast?
Oof,
How was that?
The first podcast, it was a mess, the beginning. Like, we completely forgot everything that was necessary. I don't think that we mentioned the name of the podcast. I don't think...
No.
Yeah.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, we were just like, hi, let's talk about us being single forever.
Yes, and they're like, who are you? Like,
And then midway,
why?
we were like, oh, by the way, we're Bianca and Roberto.
Yes,
Yeah.
it was an absolute mess, but I enjoyed every second of it.
Yes, it was a beautiful topic, and we might eventually one day come back to it, or not.
Yeah, or not. Or maybe by then we'll have love life.
Oof. No, but I last week had a quest for the two of us, and it's this weird app called Randonautica, and it gives you a certain location.
We're not sponsored, by the way.
We're definitely not sponsored. Like, no fucking way we are. But maybe one day, maybe after this, guys.
Let's manifest really hard. Yeah.
Yeah. This app is giving you one random point that you have to travel to, a random destination, coordinates. And what you have to do is think about something that you want answers for really, really hard. Click the button and follow the location and see what happens.
Dude, it was crazy.
Bro, it was so hard for me not to tell you anything because it was perfect. My thing was perfect.
Yeah, mine too.
Yeah.
I swear to God, I think I went through my life from birth to end, and I just know.
Oh my God. And
Does that make
bro,
sense?
I almost died. And this is not like weird thumbnail. I literally almost got killed.
Yeah. And then we're like, just like, oh, Bianca almost died, and we just freeze frame our faces in the weirdest place.
Oh man. Yeah, but who wants to go first? Or should we do like
I think you should go first.
Yeah?
Okay, so there are a lot of things to talk about
Yeah.
about this, around this topic, and a lot that I want to extract from you, and a lot that I want to know of
Oh my
you.
god, I will tell you everything.
Yeah, I know you will. You can't wait.
I'm an open book. I just get everything out there.
Yes.
No.
But tell me, I'm very curious. How was your quest? How did it go?
Okay, so I started at home. I opened the app and it's already so funny, like the things with quantum physics, or it said like quantum power, breathe, and I was just like, I am breathing.
Yes, I am not power. I get it.
Yes.
This is what I need to find.
Oh my god! And I was struggling a little bit with finding the right question to ask or the right topic, but then I was like, you know what? It's just I'm such a love person, so I just have to go with love. Like there's no other option. What
We're
did you
such
go?
losers.
Yeah, love.
Yes. Yes.
I was thinking about so many different things I could look for, but I was like, yeah, but I'm a loser. I need love.
Yeah, fuck that shit. Like at first I was like, maybe I mean like love for my friends or like love for my passion. I'm like, no, I know what love I am looking for.
Yeah. So then I tried to come up with a good question that I've been struggling with, and it's why am I not open for love? And is it a good or a bad thing? Because I don't even know if it's a bad thing. Just because you're closed off for this doesn't mean it's bad. It's just there.
Yeah. I think it's also very like our generation. Like we stand on our own feet. I don't care what you're doing. I got my scooter and I vroom vroom out of here. You know, like you don't want to be dependent. You don't want to like have people that. Yeah, we do.
We do.
I also like want to be a servant. You know, that someone says do this, and I'm like, here's your food.
Here's your beer.
Yeah, here's your beer. Don't throw it at my face, but do. But you can't admit that.
No.
I'm sorry. Continue.
No, you're right. We're living in a society where it's just better to. It's just more acceptable to be independent. But I'm born to be a housewife. Like that's all. When people ask me, what do you want to be when you grow up? I was always like a mom and a housewife. And people were always like, yeah, but no, for real. What do you want to learn? And I'm like, to love?
Yeah, like how is that not acceptable? You know, like why?
So sad.
Yeah, you're the perfect wife.
Yeah,
like truly. Yeah.
Okay, no, but back to my question.
Okay.
Why am I closed off for love? And then I clicked the button. I set the radius to 10 kilometers or something, like the highest you could do. And it gave me a random spot somewhere in the forests. Like not in my hometown, but like a few towns away. And then just in the middle of the forest. So I was like, yes.
That sounds dangerous.
Yes, it's perfect for me. I love the forest. I love nature. So I was like, yes, let's go there. So I started traveling. I went by car first, and then I parked somewhere close to the forest, and I started walking. And I was so excited. Like from the first moment on that I sat in the car, I was like, yes, this will be like my little adventure. Yeah, I was like, vroom, vroom. Is this acceptable, bitches? No, so I went into like the nature, and there were beautiful fields, very open, and I love going for walks in fields. So I was like, yeah, this is already perfect. It was snowy, it was white everywhere, and then
that's pretty.
And then I had to enter the forest, and already that felt like kind of fitting because I came closer and closer to my spot, and I just thought, yes, like the world is an open field, and you can either be like off guard out there, or you can be in guard, sheltered in like a forest. So already then I started, yes, I was walking like, that's so deep, bro. That's so deep.
That's deep shit. That's amazing.
Yeah.
So, if you did you arrive at like a graveyard? Like, wait, no,
I didn't. But some people did. Like I Googled it and I saw some experiences from others, and some people arrived at graveyards and just read names that they knew or something, so it was really spooky for them.
Wow.
No, but for me, I went into this forest. It was like a very like small pathway that I had to follow, and then there was a little sign, like a wooden sign saying Thorn Road. And then I was like, oh, I already like that. Thorns.
Ooh,
I will keep this in
that's
mind.
really cool.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I kept walking, and I came closer and closer to my destination. And then suddenly a car drove past, and there was
Broep,
like
broep.
vroom vroom, and there was a little man sitting. A little man, aliens.
You say it's an alien? If you've seen Aliens and I didn't, I swear to God.
That would be so sad. No. But
I would not survive.
It was like a man sitting in there. He was maybe in his 40s or 50s. I'm really bad with age.
Okay.
And he drove past really slowly. But I was like, okay, hi, what's up? And he also waved to me, and then he kept driving. And I was like, okay, that's already weird, because it's in the middle of the forest. It's not a real road that you could drive through. Like, it's probably not even allowed to go in there by car.
Wait, what the fuck?
But I was like,
Were
okay.
you alone?
Yes, I was alone. But I was like, yeah, who cares? Maybe he just took like a shortcut to somewhere. So then I kept walking, and then my destination was a little bit off-road. So there was the Thorn Road, and I had to go a few steps into the forest. So I jumped over like the few bushes, and I started walking closer to my destination, and suddenly something grabbed my leg. And I was like...
Wait, what
Yeah,
the fuck happened to you? What is happening?
And it was a thorn bush. It was like a lot of bushes with thorns on them, and they just grabbed my leg, like they held onto it, and I was stuck.
And you're stuck. Please don't fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, that's hence the Thorn Road.
Yeah, Thorn Road,
Yeah.
Thorn Bush. I was like, okay, thorns is a theme now. I'm very into
get it.
this. And then I looked
Yeah.
back to the road, which was now like maybe 10 meters away from where I was standing in the middle of the forest. And the car drove past again. Very slowly, very on the lookout. And I was like, okay, maybe he just took a wrong turn and now he's going back. So I kept walking a little bit further into the forest. Like, I freed my leg from the thorns, and then I kept walking. And then I look back, and the car drove past again. And this
my
time,
God, that's actually getting creepy.
yes, this time he stopped. He stopped right where I jumped into the forest, and he left his car. And I wanted to film, I wanted to film my experience. But I was freaking out, so I closed my camera and I started calling Annika, my best friend, because I was like, who the fuck is free? Dennis is working. You are in school. Who am I gonna call?
Yeah.
Annika. Oof. So I had her on the phone. I was like maybe 20 meters away from this guy now, because he left the car, walked right the same direction that I headed into. And I could see him like in between all the trees. And I loudly phoned Annika and was talking to her. And I was like, holy shit, I'm alone in the forest in like this and this town. And I'm walking to my car now. So I tried to let this guy know that someone knows where I am and that that he can't kill me.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Like, I just see this, like, that you're like all fragile, like running through the
Yeah.
snow, and then like the thorns rip open your dress, and you're like all vulnerable, and this creepy guy is just following you. And this is, okay, I swear to God, if he turns out to be the love of your life,
Yes.
that's the biggest plot
My
twist.
mom said the same thing. Like, I managed to, like, I just went straight through the forest. I walked past my point, sadly.
Yeah.
So I wanted to go, like, directly to this point that the app showed me. But I walked past because this weird guy was just in the forest with me. So I went back to my car and I drove home.
Man.
But then I was like, this experience already gave me so many answers. And I don't have to come back to that point, because I was thinking, like, should I take a friend and go with him or her to that spot? But then I was like, no, it was good the way it was. And
This was the journey.
this was the journey, and it was so fitting the way it happened. Yeah.
So what do you think are some key... Wow. First of all, dude, I'm so happy you're still alive.
Yeah.
That's great.
Same, bro,
We got a
same.
new thumbnail. Almost died, but
Almost
for real
died.
now.
Yeah,
And
like,
then,
it's not even, it's not a joke. I almost died. Or-
Yes, and then like all thorns around you and stuff like that. And, like the
It's like weird tentacle
gasping and
porn, but
running.
then with thorns.
Yes.
It's like,
You could call tentacle porn weird. Wow.
I don't want to offend like a whole community here, but I kind of want
We
to.
love. Yeah. Holy shit! So, what do you think the lessons were? What have you learned from it?
Oh my god.
Apart from like going alone in the forest and like
No,
waving
I
at
even
creepy
learned a
men.
lesson from this guy. No, so first of all,
Yeah, of
going
course.
into the forest, like I said, open field, but then I go into this shielded area is very fitting because I am an open book, but like my core is very shielded. So I am really careful
Thorns.
with that. And then thorns, yes, like I started developing thorns to protect myself. Like that's basically it.
Yeah.
And I was so happy with this whole scenery of thorn road and then the thorn bush that held on to me, like, and also going off road because I have this feeling that the way to my heart is off road. Like you can't
It
just
is.
follow the highway, you know, like I'm not a highway
Yeah.
that you can just vroom into.
Yeah, parking in rear, like doop doop. Oh, we cannot enter the back. Okay, then I put my thumb out and I leave. That's not the way to her heart.
Why would you bring this up?
I'm sorry. I realized too late. Yeah.
No, and then
Yeah.
also the guy that, because I felt so scared and like I just wanted to get the fuck like out from there. So I also think that
Yeah.
that just means that love can be scary and
It is,
people
yeah.
can be scary, and maybe I'm just not ready yet to let people close because it scares me.
Yes, exactly. And that's so sick. It's like whatever it was and whatever it is, it gave you something, you
Yeah.
know, like this whole journey. And it kind of like represented like themes that you care about and that are beautiful. And it was like also that to go on a trip consciously, to like really think about it and to like really absorb your environment, you've kind of also like realized where you subconsciously put yourself in, you know, like in what type of areas you like to be and or are. And yeah, like that fits so well with you, like the whole open and close and the thorns and the running and the fear, like there was
Yeah.
fear at the end because of this fear of man that
That's
just
why I'm a
like try
lesbian
to
now.
that also is offending because who says you can just become a lesbian?
Oh,
I'm kidding.
shit.
You can.
And we lost more listeners.
Yes.
No,
Well,
but
at the end, it's just us again.
yeah. One more thing I wanted to say about thorns, which I also think
Yeah.
is a nice symbolic thing, is that thorns usually protect something precious or beautiful,
Yeah.
or like plants that just need protection. So I'm like, yeah.
Are you calling
I-
yourself beautiful?
Yes, I do, because my soul
Good.
is so fucking nice. See how I
better than all the
went
others?
back? I just said it's nice.
Yeah, what the fuck? There you got insecure.
Like, is my soul really?
Yeah.
No, but
It's kind of nice. It's fine.
it's kind of nice. Like,
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
nice, nice. Sick, sick.
yeah.
It is what it is.
It is what it is, yeah.
Yeah. No, but that was my experience. Like, apart from the almost dying, it felt also very peaceful. So I think being closed off and shield myself is not per se a bad thing. Yeah.
It protects what is precious.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, that's
Good
Sick.
experience. Yeah.
Good experience.
I was so happy about this.
yeah, it's actually magical and beautiful and enchanted. And my experience is not that intense, I think.
Oh, but I really
You're like,
want to know.
wait,
I'm
you said
so excited.
Yeah, I'm like, wait, you set the radius at 10 kilometers? Like, I did a meter. Like, just walked outside of the trees.
Yeah.
Went to the store and back. And all the foods that I picked, they just said something about me. Yeah, I really like banana.
Oh, okay.
No. Yeah, no. So, okay. Did you also film it all? Or did you, like, because you
I-
said you stopped at some point.
Yeah, I did film snippets of me getting to the place, and also before that and afterwards when I came back home. So I will also edit it a little bit together, and then we can put our 2 videos together and post it on our YouTube channel.
YouTube channel. The Yin and Yang podcast YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Subscribe, please. We really need it.
Like, subscribe, ring the bell. I don't know, turn it on. I don't even know.
Yeah, just please. Like, I don't know
Do it
how
for
to sell
us.
myself. Yes, just like, please. People are like, stop doing that. Okay, yeah. So from my experience, it was completely different. It didn't bring me to nature. I said, what was the thing you chose? Because I chose power, by the way.
I also just chose the thing that it already told me. Like, I think it was also power. Was that a little Thunderbolt?
Yeah, the
Yeah, then
Thunderbolt.
I also took this one, yeah.
Yeah. So I set my radius to 1 kilometer. And I just, because I felt like, no, I want to stay near this area somehow. Because I want to stay in the city, see the landscapes of the city, because that's what I really like. And I live in Utrecht, by the way. Vader Duindreef, no. I'm kidding.
That's where you can send the fan mail to.
And yeah, so I set my how pretentious of me, by the way, as if like
who knows, man? Maybe someone is gonna send you something, man.
Yeah.
Manifest it, bitch.
Yes, send me like a cut off ear or like a piece of your tongue, or like string your hairs into balls. Really like that.
No.
I'm kidding.
Wait, the hairball thing? Didn't someone actually say that they like collecting this? Or was it?
Was it not another teen movie? That bitch represents. It's like, and I put her hairball.
Yes.
Into the ball,
Okay.
and then I put them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Watch that movie, not another teen movie. If you want to like break the political correctness, I don't know. Okay, so I set the radius to 1 kilometer, and I was okay. I meditated for 10 minutes. I tried to like connect to myself and to be conscious and aware, because my day was like.
Yeah. What
like
was
this.
your question?
My question, the moment I went outside, I said it out loud, because I've been saying it to myself for a while. And I wasn't kidding. It's exactly the same. I was out for love. Love. And then I was like, maybe I mean love for friends or passion. No.
Oh,
I'm not kidding myself. I wanted to see signs for to be open to receive that. And, well, spoiler alert, no hot guys at the end of the road. But, yeah. Moment of silence. The moment I started walking, I sometimes checked my phone and I didn't have music in, and I started like thinking, okay, brain, do your thing, like pick up the signs. And I had this feeling I had to go over the bridge, but I didn't know if that was the road, but I did it anyway. And the first sign that I saw was like a sticker that said fame, and I was like, okay,
that's already nice.
It's like, okay, I'll walk up these stairs. And I felt like, yes, I'm walking the stairs of destiny. I'm on my road to fame. I'm feeling it.
God.
And yeah, I was very, like I was skipping and I was very dramatic. Like I don't even have to tell people anymore that I'm gay. They just go like, we know.
Makes sense, yeah.
Yeah. So I walk over the bridge and I keep walking the road. And there's this beautiful, first of all, it's between a train track and a water river, and there's like ivy all over the walls of the path that I was walking. And I fucking love trains. I don't know why, since as I was a child I've been shouting at trains, and they're so cinematic and dramatic and cool. And dude, I want to marry in a train. I don't want to marry a train, Thomas.
Doom 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 doom.
So I was walking this beautiful road, and I started just like looking around and noticing what I was thinking. And this is the depressing part, because I started thinking about how I always feel like this, because I've been listening to some songs, and it was this song, and it's called Hairball, and basically it explains how people can sometimes be like all these glimmers of shatters and shards, and they're just like glued together, and they only shine when light is shown upon them. And that's how I sometimes feel. Like I just hang there and I'm all these broken pieces, but sometimes I can shine with these colors. And so I started like listening to the song Hairball like while walking. And I walked a really cool scenery over, again, like a bridge over a highway, and I kept walking, and I was thinking about stuff like, I always felt like my first boyfriend, like a first real boyfriend, would be the last one. And I was just depressed. Like, I'm like, what is happening? I'm like, so,
no.
okay. So where are the rest of the signs? Like, what is happening?
Let's just stick to the fame.
Yeah, fame. So again, the whole road was practically following the side of the train. So every now and then, like, trains pass by. And then in the distance, I started seeing where I was headed. And it was my school. I arrived at the HKU, and it blew my mind. I arrived at this beautiful
What?
park, and in the distance, because all these themes of love and passion, and I'm doing a game design school at the moment at the Hogeschool voor de Kunsten, the HKU, and
Hogeschool
it's
of the
right,
Kunsten.
it's right there, and I was like, oh, what? um, I was kind of like silent, but it wasn't the destination. I had to go a little bit further, and I arrived at the gate, and it was closed. And because literally the school was at the other side of the park, I followed the road to the park, and I arrived at a closed gate. And inside of this gate, there was a big building that just said X11 Media Forum Giving. So I was like, am I gonna forum the media with fame? Is it my
And
role?
love, I guess,
And it
because
was-
that was the question.
Yeah. But no one, guys. No signs for that. No, but I really, really liked it. And it
Yeah.
felt like I was on this dark path the whole road. It was really barely lit. And at the end, with this gate, there was just a bright light shining on it. And all these signs, like I passed, like the train tracks, like it felt like destiny, and then the school, and then X11 Media Form Giving. And I'm like, okay, I'm
I
out.
mean,
I'm going to
who
bed.
knows?
I'm really tired.
Maybe your boyfriend will have the name X11 Media Form given because Elon Musk also has a weird name for his daughter or something. So who knows, man?
The sister or the brother of that. Yeah.
Like, you just meet a guy in school and you're like, hi, my name's Roberto. And he's like, my name is X11 Media Format. And you're like,
I'm like, what?
kind of
Do you
hot.
wanna? Should we dance?
Under the mirror ball.
Oh, on a bright, beautiful mirror ball. That's sick. Oh, my roommate is coming home. Hello, Gion. Hello. I'm doing the podcast right now. I'm doing the podcast right now with Bianca.
He's like, I
Um,
don't care.
I don't give a shit. Why talk to me? But yeah, so I also felt like I learned that love comes in different ways, and that I feel like I'm on the right track, and that it led to my school was crazy.
That's
and
crazy because the school has been such a huge topic for you ever since you wanted to go there, and now you are there, and the destination leads you to it. Also, the train tracks. What the hell? That's just
Yes.
so fitting.
It's so crazy, right?
Yeah.
Like also that for you it was fitting, and for me it was fitting. I'm mind blown. It was really, really cool to do.
Because for you, it also makes a lot of sense that it's somewhere in the city. Because you're a city boy. For you, it would be
Yeah.
so out of the blue if it would be a forest or a park, like outside of the town somewhere. But for me, it was
Yes.
fitting to be out there. So it's really
Yeah.
crazy.
So, dude, what does it
Another
mean?
shout out to this app called Randonautica.
Random Nautica.
No, but also,
Big fans.
no, let's first finish yours, and then I want to say something to this app again because it's actually really fucked up. Okay, maybe that was too intense.
That was really intense, and now I'm worried. And I really want to know. Yeah, so that was my story. Yeah. That was it.
Ja.
You can go. Yeah.
No, that's
Kinda
really
crazy.
cool. Yeah, I'm also really excited to see the video footage from you and also to show you the one from me, even though mine's basically just me retelling what I just told you because I couldn't film the weird killer in the forest.
Did you get his tag, like his car tag?
No, like I'm never looking at stuff like this, but then like I should have. But the first time he drove past, it was not that scary. And the second time I was like, okay, wrong way. And the third time I couldn't see the car that well anymore because I was already in the forest.
Right.
But I could see him because he followed me.
Yes, this is insane. Okay, so Random Nautica fucked you up. What did he do?
Yeah, not it didn't fuck me up. I'm great. I'm doing fine, I guess. No, but
Yeah.
before I actually installed the app and before I told you about it, I already read through some recommendations from people who already tried the Randonautica app or whatever. And there was this
It
one.
does really feel like we're sponsored.
It does feel so much like, but we're very much not. I wish we would.
Yeah.
I wish.
Yeah.
No, but there was actually like a big drama around this app because a group of kids in America, they also did it. They also went to a destination and they arrived at a beach. And at this very beach, at this one point, there was fucking beach. There was like a bag, like a big luggage bag, and they went to it hoping that maybe there's money inside, and they opened it and there was a dead body.
Even better.
They just found a dead body, and then they actually sued like the app because traumatic experience. Yeah, like you can get sued for literally anything. Like I call you ho and you can try to sue me. If you win is the other question.
Oh, well, I mean, what would you... we are hoes, but not really. What would you do the first thing if you found a dead body?
Yeah.
I think because I would just post it on Instagram, right? No?
Oh my god! Oh my god. I guess I would take it home with me.
Yeah.
I mean, it's in a bag.
It's already packed.
Yeah.
Ready to go. No, I would think it's fake. I think for the longest time that someone's like playing a game. It's something somewhere around here. They're watching me. They're doing a prank video.
No, I would immediately believe that I just found a dead body. It would just be so fitting. Like, yeah, of course I did. Like, of course it's me who has to find it.
Whoa, and it gets all meta, and you open the package, and it's you in there, and you're like, wait, what?
And you're like, oh my god, this is the best fucking app ever.
Yeah, thank you.
No, but they actually sued the company or like the makers of the app, and they had to make a statement that they did not know about the body because they assumed like maybe they placed it there, and then there was like this thing, what if it's like a killer app that it sends you a location, but at the same time it sends a location to like a random dude saying notification, cute little girl is on her way to a forest. You know?
Yes, I was thinking the same thing without the cute, but yes, I was thinking the same thing.
Okay, it's more like hot.
Oh yeah, sexy, sweaty sweat hands.
Fuck you, man. I have very sweaty hands, just so you know.
Same.
You don't!
Now.
You don't.
Okay.
Don't lie to me.
Look.
Oh yeah, they look very sweaty.
But yeah, so that's actually crazy because it could be hacked in. And then you have this story running in your minds of the dead body because you know this story probably for a while. Then went there, see the guy. So yeah, how would you accept that? What if it actually happens? What if you were there and that guy actually came to you? How would you save yourself?
No. Like, I don't think that I could save myself. I think if someone really wants to kill me, he could, because I have very weak arms. I have very weak arms.
You got stronger.
No.
But you still...
No. No, but I already thought about what I would do in my last moment, and it's so funny, but I would sing a song from 21 Pilots.
Oh,
like, how could you kill someone that just starts singing? Like, that would be so weird. Like,
you couldn't.
It's like a very cute song. It's Oh Misbeliever. And that's also the song I want at my wedding to play when I walk in. And like, if I never get the chance to get married, I just want to sing it while being killed. Yeah.
Yes.
And then, man, if you killed a girl who just sang like a beautiful little song, then that's on you.
That's on you, bitch.
Yeah.
That's horrible. Okay, so for if anyone is listening, what would be your before death singing song? Because I think mine would be, let me think. Something dumb, like 19 Luftballon. Luftballon.
But then it's like, of course he kills you. He kills you on the beat. No, it's like Luftballon.
Luftballon, and it, like on the beat.
Yes.
And he just snaps at it. It's like, oh, I fucking hate this song. You deserve it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or Taylor Swift song, I think.
No, but what would you actually do if someone was out to kill you and you know there's like no way to avoid it?
Whoa,
or would you still try to avoid it?
Of course, yes. Like first, I'll run as fast as I can. I'll run like I never ran before, free like the wind, running with deers. But then you even try that.
Then he shoots you. So
you're stuck. Then I'll like zigzag. You know?
Okay.
I'll go like 19 Luft. and then balloon,
Oh
and
my god.
I'll just also like try Call of the Wind, you know, like see, I think that I generally in this high moment of panic, I would try to see if I have superpowers. That's the first thing. Like, you know, like express my mind, call the animals, come to my side, oh, and then see if like they like come to my rescue. I would get weird, man. Like I know I
Uh-huh.
would get really weird that they just try to kill me even more.
I mean,
I'll
shortly
just make it
before
so.
death, that's like the perfect moment to be weird because, yeah, like who is he gonna
When
tell? Like, is he just gonna go home and be like, yeah, I just killed this dude and he was really weird before that?
yeah,
And his wife is like, oh, not again.
dude. What song did he say? Was it 1990 Luftballon? Okay, he
Oh, I'm so
deserved it.
sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, see if I have superpowers, but then if he, because I assume all killers in some way are men, you
Yeah.
know, because men are killers.
Yeah, and women only kill their husbands, I think.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Or drown their babies or something. Is this dark? Are we too dark?
I don't know. You started with the whole killing thing. Oh no,
Yeah,
I did.
it's just
The fucking app did.
yes. Let's sue them. Let's get some money.
Oh my god.
Um,
Almost got
yeah.
killed.
Again, yeah, horrible. And then yeah. So superpowers. See if anything could save me. If he would grab onto me, I would just do like all the dirty tricks that I've been taught, like
Yeah.
kicking the balls, pushing the eyeballs. If he would hold me down, then I'd just start making weird moaning sounds as if I'm enjoying it, and then see if he goes like ooh, and I'm like
Yeah.
and he's like ooh, god damn it, and maybe he will free me then, or see if I will just get as spastic as possible. But that's the idea. Like I think also in that moment you'll be frozen with fear, you know?
Yeah.
Oh. So on that depressing note.
Okay. That was
No,
good.
that was a roller coaster.
I mean, I do think about it a lot. Like, what would happen if I would be, I don't know, kidnapped and he wants to kill me? I would just sing. Man, I would just
Yeah.
sing. That's it.
Yes. Let your dreams come true, at least for that moment.
Like, he
knows,
tells
maybe
me,
you
now
will
you
find
can
one.
run, and I'm just standing there, like, nah, I'm just gonna sing.
And like 2 minutes later he's like clapping along.
Like, what if I'm
Like,
his
yeah.
favorite musician? Like, who knows?
Yes.
Yeah.
So let's not manifest that, because I feel like that as well. Like sometimes if I have extreme negative thoughts, I don't want to draw that into my life. So I try to like purge them a little bit.
Perfect, like, theme thing into my question that I have for you.
Okay.
And it is, have you accidentally ever manifested something? Or, like,
Oh.
is there something that you think about too much for it to be healthy?
Yes, I think that because I was always manifesting that I was not gonna be able to do. I think I manifested my depression. Like it's okay. It sounds like I've been very depressed. I have a very happy life, and I have a lot of friends, and I'm really glad. But we've all been through dark times.
Ooh.
But I think, ooh, boo, like what? I cannot be happy now.
No. Cancelled.
Yes, and yeah. So I think that the darker times, I kind of caught up on myself, and that sounds weird because when you're in these dark times, it's very easy to blame. Oh yeah, my parents, or oh yeah, this, or yeah, that. But the biggest lesson to also get out of it was like, wait, also me, you know. But something specific. I'm not sure. What about you?
Yeah, I have this really weird thing that I think about way too often, and I think you know that I think my next boyfriend is gonna cheat on me.
Yes.
And yeah, I
oh,
talk about it
yes.
so much, and it's
You
like
do.
it just has to come true because it's just too weird how often I think about it and how much I talk about it. But it's never like bitter, like, oh, he's gonna cheat on me. It's just like, yeah,
No.
I think that he will.
Yeah. Like
And-
just this sixth sense.
Yeah, and also that my first marriage will eventually be a divorce. Like that I will have a divorce.
Oh, so maybe that's something then that I can tune into. Because what I said before, I always feel like my first boyfriend will also be my last. You know, like that I will stay with that person forever. But maybe he cheats with me. It's full circle, and I'll keep him in my life, and then he's in our lives forever.
I mean, that would actually be kind of funny, so I can't
That
even
would
be
be
mad
hilarious.
about this. But
Every time you see him, you're like, hey.
no, but I have to say, if I really, really, really do love him, and he just takes you, I could not be friends with you anymore. It's just
That's weird, man.
Yeah, I just
No,
couldn't.
I could never.
Yeah.
No, that's so weird. That's so fucking weird. Yeah, so okay, that's a good question. Yeah, I had a more broad sense like that I wanted to ask you as well, because what do you want to manifest for? What is like a supernatural thing that you feel like you would want to manifest? Okay, so maybe the question is more like, what superpower do you want?
Yeah.
So
Okay, because I was thinking, what does he
weird.
mean with supernatural? Like higher beings, or like no, he means flying.
Yeah.
No, if I could have a superpower, if I could manifest a superpower,
If you could manifest a superpower.
it would be not teleportation, that I could just like snip my finger and arrive somewhere else.
Yes.
Yeah, like the movie
not that.
Jumper. Do
Oh
you know?
yes. Jumper.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
because
Oh,
then
yeah.
I could just be like, okay, it's Corona right now. Well, now I'm at the beach somewhere in, I don't know, Asia.
Alien world.
Yeah.
What?
Or now I'm somewhere in the middle of the pyramids, you know? Like I can go to all the forbidden places, but I could also go to all the beautiful places, and I would never have to spend a single dollar on traveling ever
Yes.
again.
Yes.
Like, oh, Roberto wants to
Yes.
drink coffee with me? Well, I'm here,
Okay.
bitch.
Oh my god, that's perfect for your extroverted life as well.
Yeah.
Because I also kind of like, I would also have teleportation, because it's just the smartest thing to like manifest into your life.
Yeah.
But
Very doable.
I would it's so durable. But I also would like force fields, something like that.
Just because it looks cool.
Yeah, I
And
want to
the
do this.
movement
I
is
want to like
cool,
move my
yes.
hands a lot, like flow a lot, or water bending. So it's something for the future, something active that you want to manifest. What would that be? So, like a goal that you're like trying to draw in, apart from love, of course.
Yeah, that's so hard, because I know the thing I should implement in my life and manifest more is becoming a better student, because I am studying right now and I'm just not doing anything for it.
What are you studying? Do you want to tell?
English and well, my English is not good enough apparently to talk about my second subject.
Socially?
It's like sociology, but it's not really. It's
Sociology.
educational science. Yeah.
That does sound fancy.
That sounds super fancy, like English and educational science.
Science. Yes, beach.
Yes. What are you studying,
Okay.
by the way?
I'm doing game design at the
Oh, yeah.
HKU, Hogeschool voor de Kunsten.
That's so
I'm gonna
fitting.
become the best game designer in the world. Yeah.
Then why does the video quality of this podcast suck so much? If you're doing something.
Because I
with
don't understand
computers.
computers, and they don't understand me.
That's true. You are a very complex human being.
Yes. Just because I study something does not mean I know it.
Yeah, same.
make sense?
Same.
Yeah. You get that? Yeah.
I can relate so much. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So, I mean, I also have a quest prepared for you.
Wait, what would
'Cause
you
now it was
implement?
my
Wait.
Wait.
I want you to answer the question too. Like, what would you manifest or implement into, like, the doable things?
Okay, so I started, like, every time I kind of like go into my meditative astral plane shit place, and I'm like, whoa, I always start with like kind of like the same sentence over and over again. I would love to start my company one day. So that's like what I'm drawing in, you know, that you really like visualize how it would be to be the boss, or you like walk around, or you like talk with people, and you like come with projects and work on projects together to create games, or how it would be to like invite Tom Hardy to one of these games, or make music with Taylor Swift, or like talk with CEO of Nintendo, accept awards. I'm a monster. No, seriously, do you ever do this, that you like practice your award speeches? Or that you like do an interview?
Yeah. I recently did an interview for my OnlyFans account. I like, you were going full awards and shit like that, and I'm like, yeah, my nudes leaked, and I'm having an OnlyFans account now, and I
Leaked. Leaked.
yeah. No, but I did like a whole
Kim
interview
Kardashian
about
leaked.
that. Yeah, in the car, I was sitting there like, yeah, so body positivity and shit. Like, no, bitch, you're just a hoe. And I'm okay with that.
Yeah. So we are sponsored by your OnlyFans. Follow Bianca on.
Yay! Just type in Bianca, you'll find me.
Yeah. No, but for real, would you do that?
OnlyFans? Oof.
Yeah.
I mean, it is really funny, and I do like taking cute pictures. But it would be very weird. Like, do I send it to you guys first?
To check out, like, guys, is this enough? I feel a bit insecure about my butthole.
Like, I just sent it to
I'm like,
Elias, and I'm like, can you maybe edit this a little bit so I look nicer? Like, can you put a filter on it? And he's like, what the fuck, Bianca, please no.
Yeah. Just puts ropes all around you. Okay, because, yeah, we're going to be starting to invite some guests as well in one of the future podcasts, right?
Yes, I would love that.
Yes, I would like that as well. Like, I'm going to start with people we know well, that come from a specific field, that talk about their expertise. So that's a bit of a tease for the future. And then I think this is a good segue. Last week you prepared the quest of manifestation, which led to this topic of manifestation. So I wanted to like kind of also do something, because you did a lot. And I also prepared a quest for us, and now I'm nervous. Fuck.
Oh, I'm actually really excited. What is it going to
be? So it's nothing like extravagant or big. It's something very inward and pure. It's a small thing. But
please don't make me study.
How boring! Like, your quest is that you fucking do your homework. No. That's a given. Like, you should do your homework.
Don't tell me what to do.
Yeah. Okay, sorry. I didn't mean to fight. I'm sorry that you guys had to witness this fight. This was the most intense.
So uncomfortable.
Yeah. So, okay. The quest is as follows. The title is Letter of Light. What I've prepared for us is basically that you have to write a letter of light to an acquaintance, a family member, or a friend. You can choose someone that's very close to you or someone that's very far away from you. But there are some rules within what you have to do. Great introduction.
It already sounds bigger than you tried to sell it to me.
Yeah.
Nothing extravagant. Here, you have to write a love letter to all the people that are very valuable to you. Like, what?
Yes. You can choose whom. The idea is as follows. You cannot tell lies within this letter. You cannot hold other people accountable for something and not point fingers. So what I mean with that is that you keep it very much in the I form. Like how you experience something, how you feel about something, or how you process something. The goal of the letter is to tell a truth that has been weighing on your heart. You put it in this letter and you give it to them. And that's the letter of light. You can choose someone as close or far away from you as you can, but needs to hold a truth that you feel would heal you as well and would give something to the other person. But you keep it in the I form. So you don't blame them. You don't attack them. You're not like, okay, my truth is like, you kind of are a bitch. And none of that. Very much in how you would bring it. And that's the letter of life.
That is a really good quest. That's a really good quest. I really like that. And it's also something, like same with the Randonautica, that just everyone can do. Like whoever's listening, like that's such a cool thing. And just send us a message if you guys did it.
Yeah, please.
Oh, that's really cool. Okay. Do you already have someone in mind that you want to...
I have no one in mind. No, of course. Like, things run through my head like, okay, my dad, like, do I tell him what I feel? Or my mom, do I want to, like, do something with my parents? Or do I do something kind for my friends that maybe I want to express something I never really got the chance to express? Or do I do the new people in my life that have just entered for school and I want to say, like, okay, yeah, this is all the things. I have no idea. yet.
Oh my god,
but-
I have something in mind and it might be super funny if I do that.
Okay.
But I'll see.
Is it
I'll see.
Julius?
No, it's not. It's not. It's not him. No. But close.
Yeah.
It's his girlfriend. No.
Yes. Like, I think you're still a bitch.
Yeah, like I do all the things you told me not to do. I will tell lies. I will point fingers, and I will just be very fucking negative.
Yes.
Yeah.
But good. So this is for the next episode, and then I'll think that for the next topic, I think something about the truth could be very interesting, like the truth of whatever, and that we speak our
Ooh,
minds
yeah.
about maybe some tough subjects, and that we really like. I really want to go there,
Yes.
you know, there,
Yeah.
and where no one has ever been or no one dares to go. There, I'll go. I don't care.
That's very deep, man.
I'm scared.
Yang. So deep, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Dude, was blowing my mind.
Okay, but
Okay,
I guess that
okay.
felt a lot like an ending.
It did. We also passed the time for.
Okay, so
Okay.
I want to thank all of our listeners for listening to this beautiful podcast about manifestation. We learned a lot. Maybe not
Yeah.
all the things we wanted to learn about, but we did learn a lot.
Yeah, I really like that. I now know that you would sing before you die.
And I like to know that you're just doing this for the fame.
Yeah, definitely, 100%.
Yeah, not to
There's no
talk
shame
to me
about
or
that.
anything, just for fame.
Yes, and you're 3 steps away from your OnlyFans. I mean, like,
Yeah.
yeah. So thank you again. I really enjoyed talking to you, and it's so much fun, and I really looked forward to it. This time we did it in the evening. Let's manifest that next time we'll do it in the light.
Oof. So then I will see you and hear you next week.
Good. I mean, I hope I'll speak to you before that, but not
No.
the important topics. We'll do that. Oh, yeah.
Okay, bye guys!
Okay. Bye. Thank you for listening. If anyone is listening, okay, bye.
Adios. Okay,
Bye.
nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop the recording.